All right, Adam Coon, Bill Farrell champion. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Conditioning-wise, is doing real well. I got to thank Coach Favor and Coach Vermette and Coach Belaglazoff. We've all just been a great help to make sure my conditioning as well as my technique is going well. Coach Byers came down to work a little bit, and actually got to work out with a bunch of heavyweights. So it's nice having everybody down. I actually got to work with Jacob Mitchell a little bit, so I appreciate all the work that he's done there, just helping me grow as an athlete. Wes Cathcart, and got a guy from Norwood came down, Colton Schultz, all those guys. It was great to have a nice little camp and just kind of work together. All of us kind of made this happen today.
Yeah, I heard you're training with Jamil Byers as
a little bit, yeah. So he came down with all the other heavyweights, and we had a little mini heavyweight camp. So it was nice to kind of work on a lot of technical areas as well as just a bunch of fine points that just makes the difference between Greco heavyweight wrestling and just a kind of regular Greco. So it's nice to kind of work with a heavyweight coach to deal with the heavyweight issues. So it's nice to kind of have everybody there, and that's why we had a good showing at heavyweight to make sure that we had all great guys in the room.
Yeah. So this year you only signed up for Greco.
Yes.
Can you talk about the decision to go all in this year?
Well, part of it is I'm heading out to the country of Georgia right after this. So I will be leaving tomorrow during the day, so that kind of messes with the freestyle timeline because I want to make sure I get some good Greco training in, as well as that extra 5 kilos to get down is starting to get rather difficult at this point. As you can see, I'm kind of carrying a little extra load here, so it's just all around difficult. As well as it being an Olympic year, it's nice to kind of focus in on honing those skills where I really want to be on the Olympic team. So it's nice to kind of go both, and it's definitely helped to train, but this is the moment type thing. So I really want to make sure that I'm all in, focused on one to make sure we go. And if I compete in the next quad, I'll working on 2020 we'll reevaluate and see where things go. It'd be nice to go another quad. We've got to see how the body's feeling, all that stuff. And but I'll probably if that's the case, then I'll probably come back to freestyle and dabble in both again. But at this point, I think I'm looking at a lot of just Greco this year.
Okay, so finals match, you won 9-0, you stopped the throw, you hit some guts. Can you walk us through it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I know, as I said, we just worked a little bit at camp for a couple weeks, so I've been training with Jacob for a while, and we've been on the scene for a while too. So we've been wrestling for the last 3-4 years type thing. So we were getting to know each other there. So I knew a lot of the stuff that he wanted, and he went for a really good throw attempt. I was able to kind of step off the throw and was able to counter on it. And then once he went, I've been working a lot on my gut wrench to make sure that that's as tight as could be, because when you go against those foreigners, the Europeans, the Asians, and all those guys, that they really know how to really trap everything and go. So I've been working a lot of gut defense, which didn't have the greatest of showing today, so that's an area I need to work on. But the top showed pretty well today. I got multiple guts in the matches leading up, and then I ended up getting 3 in that match. So just make sure everything was tight and let it rip.
Yeah. Semifinals, you had to come back from a little bit of a deficit.
Yep.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we just got to do an all-out battle. I've been wrestling Toby for even longer than I've wrestled Jacob, so I've been wrestling him forever. And so we wanted to put on a show. We went after it, and we got a little physical, but that's just the way we wrestle. We want to make sure that that's the way we have fun. I mean, we got to talk after the match, and it was like, yeah, that was a fun match. It was nice to kind of beat the snot out of each other for a little bit. So he got the first point. I got put down, and then he tricked me. He got me good on parterre. I thought he was going to go one way. He ended up going back the other. So an area I need to work on, make sure that parterre D. But one of the things that Coach Lindland's been really training when we go up there at camp is if you do get turned, you got to make sure you counter real quick. And that's what I did. I basically hit a no leg switch, got up on top. So there's my reversal, and then going right back to that gut wrench. Just get it tight and let it rip. So I ended up getting that. So I ended up going ahead after that whole situation, 3-3 me with that criteria, and then it was just kind of settling back into pace and just slowly working on points from there on out.
All right. Anything else?
No, just love wrestling and glad to be here.
All right. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.